Every one of you watching this screen, look out.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
What did I tell you about cartoons?
They've got a lot of brains, and they've got a lot of chutzpah.
Tell me how comic books make you feel, Dave.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Hello, this is Frantz, Kantor, Cartoonist, Illustrator, and ToonTalker, and I'm here with
Jim Bridges, and I'm the president of the Australian Cartoon Museum here in downtown Docklands, Melbourne, Australia.
And we're going to have some fun today. This is Suzanne White's Bumper Holiday Fun Book for Adults. And Kim Beasley says it's great, and John Howard thinks it's fun. I don't remember that guy, but...
That's Tim Fisher.
Yeah.
He was in charge of the Nationals.
Of Barrels, and this is Pauline Hanson. Please explain. So, a little bit of a biography. Suzanne is a caricaturist and cartoonist, grew up in Queensland, but now, well, at the time of this entry, lived in Sydney. She studied University of New South Wales, College of Fine Arts. She won the Artist of the Year Stanley Award in 1990.
She did.
For a photograph of her with a collection of caricatures in Lindsay, 1994 to 1988, the same year that Donna Short won a Stanley for Best Graphic Artist. Her winning drawing is believed to have been a caricature of Bronwyn Bishop for the Daily Telegraph Mirror, exhibited in Drawing from Life, celebrating 70 years of the Australian Black and White Artists Club, State Library of New South Wales, Sydney in 1994. White resigned from the Daily Telegraph Mirror in 1994 and moved to the Sydney Morning Herald, where she won her first Walkley Award in 1996, Best Illustration for a cartoon of PM John Howard and Treasurer Peter Costello. As Butchers, beating finalists John Spooner and Bill Leake, who won Best Cartoon, and Stuart Krygsman. Highly commended Carr's Midterm Cake, published in the Sydney Morning Herald in March 97, Life in Canberra, yada yada yada. Okay, so very basically, for Christmas in 1997, Random House published Suzanne's Bumper Holiday Fun Book for Adults, which featured in Stay in Touch column throughout the Christmas break. So it was still supported by Fairfax.
What year was that?
She in 1997. So
Okay.
she moved basically from, she did the opposite of me. She moved from the Murdoch Press to the Fairfax Press, whereas I moved from the Fairfax Press to the Murdoch Press. So this is a very interesting book. I'm going to make some observations here right away. She's got a lovely, I'm presuming this is airbrush, this style, because of the spray, the overspray of the nozzle can give you this sort of stippled effect, which is very, very, very decorative, very nice, and especially nice for linear work like cartoons. This has got a beautiful sense of color here, which is it's actually reminded me a lot, believe it or not, of Bill Ray, who did a lot of the gross outs and backgrounds for the Ren and Stimpy show, which was around the 90s as well, 95.
Yes, well, we'll find a touch of Ren and Stimpy in here.
Yeah, Suzanne's Bumper Fun Book. Okay, biography. Oh, there's Suzanne. Oh, by the way, I'll just show you also...
what she looks like.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture of her. She's now in Tasmania. So this is her. Whoops. Right, and I'm presuming this is her too, over here. It's kind of nice, isn't it, when they do that? I like that. Okay, here we go. A bit of biography, which you've just heard. What's in your Christmas cracker? So this was a Christmassy item, and it was promoted over the summer holidays.
Well,
it's interesting, isn't it? See all this bendiness and beautiful pen and brush style.
I think 80% of books are bought around the Christmas period.
But this is really nice. This is, very, very much Ren and Stimpy, John Crispolucci. If you read check out our films on on what is it? The cartoon book, Ren and Stimpy show.
Comics.
Yeah, comics.
Comics.
We'll put links underneath. You can
The
check it out.
oversized comics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really, really cool. So these are caricatures. A lot of these people I recognise, but forgot the names of. They're all gone in the past.
Because
now.
politics come and go, don't they?
Yeah, they're like
they're
the
not like
fish.
film stars.
Well, they're basically there to wrap the fish the next day and the chips, aren't they?
No, well, hang on.
That's what they're for.
They haven't had newspaper wrapping up chips and fish for years.
Look at
all right?
Mr. Weatherby. That's somebody. That's a caricature of some geezer on the Liberal Party.
Some geezer.
And there's Miss Grundy, and that's another geezer over there. See, because it's sent up of Archie. This is fun.
Well,
I
that's
love this.
that's Bronwyn Bishop.
And yeah, and you can do all the numbers. If you want to, you can draw the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it makes something.
Yeah, join the dots. Join the dots.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it?
It's really interesting because there's no steering wheel on this car.
No, as was probably the government.
Yeah.
You can draw one in. It's an interactive book. You can draw in a steering wheel.
Captain Loser.
Yeah, these are beautiful. Like I love it. I love it when she gets into these caricatures, all these cartoons of characters. Are very, very much in the vein of, Ren and Stimpy. That same sort of energetic, classical style. And she's no slouch to the sports caricatures either.
There's George W.'s dad.
These are really cool.
George W.'s dad, and there's Bob Dole, who's was running for
John Major.
Yeah, and that's
Hewson.
Yeah, Hewson.
Yeah, and Bob Dole. Vaguely remember them.
Actually,
There's some
we've got
sports
those two on our wall. That's Nathan Buckley and that's James Hurd. They're on our wall at the museum. And paintings. Drawing what? Wrong side of the brain. So it's a gag on drawing on the right side of the brain. Yeah.
So right, left, wrong, the wrong brain. So that's what
you think these are all her ideas, or she worked with someone?
That's a good point. You'll have to ask her. I'm not sure, but this is either way. This would have taken a year to do for sure. Working out all of these things. I mean,
these are the naughty boys of Australian
it's hard work.
politics. There's Bond. There's Christopher Skase. Yes, the bad boys.
Yeah, they're all kind of finished in the early 80s.
Yeah, if not jailed.
So, guilty of bad taste. I love all this stuff. Look at this.
And this is almost
Beautiful.
Kurtzman, isn't it? All squashed in there with a funny angle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's really cool.
That's very funny, isn't it? Look at that. It was Exhibit
3. Exhibit B.
Yeah, but you have to go through the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah.
So political.
This is really good. This is Mumbo, see bow legs, Jumbo. Mumbo, Jumbo, and base, like first base, basically talking Zip. I understand that. But I had to go to
talking
the back of the
nothing,
book.
Saying nothing. Actually, that's probably
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love these little little background cartoons are really, and even that's fantastic. I love all these little things.
And the roller derby, there's Howard Beasley, and that's Pauline Hanson.
That's lovely. Beasley's got this fantastic ski nose. I love drawing him from an angle.
Did you ever?
He had
draw
these
him?
eyebrows.
Did
Yeah,
you?
a couple of times. I had these eyebrows, which were beautifully articulate.
Yeah, and you've got Tim Fisher from the Nationals, and
Yeah.
I think that's I'm not sure. She's from the Democrats.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's a political race.
yeah. Beautiful stuff.
With the
Look at
the
the
eyes.
gross outs over here. Fantastic. Well done. And this font, this more like a. It's back in the 90s, at the beginning of computers and things. The Ren and Stimpy show was popular, and this sort of font was one of the first commercial fonts that were produced, I think, with PCs and stuff. That's the one I remember anyway. I forget what. I think it was called something in Krusty, from memory. But it's a very elegant retro, elegance. It's a very elegant retro serif font. You know, it's quite versatile. Anyway, she's no slouch to using
decision dice. You make up your own dice and roll your dice. Make it like the Dice Man.
I don't know.
The Dice Man was a bloke who rolled his dice, and whatever they did, that's what he did. He made decisions that way.
Sophistication.
And
Bogey Awards. Ray, Mike Munro, Jan Event, Kerry Ann, Lisa McCune, Heather Locklear.
The Bodgy Awards.
Pamela, somebody, Anderson maybe. That's Danny Minogue. Cool.
And of course, they always have dartboards for politics.
David Copperfield.
And here's
another beast.
Here's the Prime Minister at the time, John Howard, right in the middle. If you get that, you get 100.
There's Jacko.
Yeah. You know Jacko?
Oprah.
Because you're not interested in sport.
No, Jacko, not Jacko the sportsman. Jacko Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Oh.
They call him Jacko.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, Paul.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Chirac.
Looks like a
Rupert. This is 97. She'd left Rupert's playroom.
Yeah.
News Limited.
And he's sitting on top of the world.
With toilet paper.
No, they're his hands.
Yeah. He's doing something.
No, he's sitting on top of the world.
Look at this. This is how to use this game. This is Spitboard. So it's like dartboards, like darts, except you chew up a little piece of paper from the bottom of the book. You chew it up. Look at that. That's brilliant. I love this.
Oh, yeah. It is fun for adults.
Suzanne, you should do a T-shirt.
Yeah, kids, don't do this at home. Kids, don't do this at home.
Beautiful. Yes, right. Do it. Of course,
kids,
do it at school. Do it at school. So this is Spitballs. You should learn how to use Spitballs properly. They're for school. Abstract Expressionism, DIY.
Painting by numbers. Well, that's Pauline Pantsdown, isn't it?
Handsome. Handsome. There's Packer.
Yes, James Packer, a long time ago.
So what's this? Tonight at the Wimperdome. So this is like, it's a World Championship Wrestling. This is really cool. The Pulverizee. Look at the grip. Beautiful. She must have had so much fun with this. Midday Maulers. What's this? Midday Maulers, KCRO.
I think, is that...
Darren Hinch, maybe?
I was thinking, no. Yeah.
There's Lachlan. No. Yeah, Lachlan, maybe? I don't know. But they look great. Show me the money. Tyson McNeely. Cool. That's awesome.
So you want to be a rock star?
Donny Osmond. Eyebrows. That's cool. So you want to be a rock star. It's nice. This is like a board game. You start somewhere and you end somewhere.
Vicious circle. That's the end. That's the vicious circle. Gee, young Bob Dylan.
Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
It's cool. You die naked, found naked in your own vomit.
Immortality.
That's how you achieve immortality.
Yeah.
So it's kind of got a Snakes and Ladders, yes, Molly, Snakes and Ladders aspect about it.
There is
Letterman.
Molly. Yeah.
So right into the 90s. Bang. Oh, gosh. It's like the aging process. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he actually went from the
faces.
He went from the ACTU hothead to the silver bodgy.
This is Cool Daddy-O. Look at all these. Clinton, I do know because I had to do a caricature. He is an accomplished sax player.
And that's
look at this.
That's Chirac.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Look at the energy involved in this. This is,
he
very
is an
much
accomplished sax player, but he always said he'd never inhaled.
But he did, obviously.
Well, that's Yeltsin.
Boris Yeltsin.
That's the British
Letterman?
Prime Minister.
Oh,
The
British Prime Minister, yeah.
Don't know who that is. That's Castro. Obviously.
Castro.
He's got a cigar.
Here's little old lady Howard. Beasley's Biology. Oh, God. Moving on.
You start here.
Nothing but fees will make getting an education.
Well, that's Amanda
Vanstone,
Vanstone, who was actually in charge of education for a while.
but I love these things.
Yeah.
These are brilliant.
Yeah.
These are the echoes of the cross-outs of what's that artist that we were talking about?
What, Basil?
Basil, yeah.
Basil Wolverton.
Yeah. The ugliness.
Yeah.
It's so ugly, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Lost Your IQ?
Gary Glitter. Good match.
Benny Hill.
Which is the correct Girl Guide salute. That's good.
Benny Hill.
I love it.
Benny Hill.
Yeah.
There's, what's his
Sid
name?
James.
Yeah, from the Carry-Ons. Coming back here.
Spice Girls.
The Two Ronnies.
Keeping Up Appearances from ABC. Phil Collins. This is nice. Praise for All Things British. I love these. I love these things.
Well, this is probably a lion. Yeah, I'd say this is a lion, a British lion. What would you say?
Don't know. It looks cool.
Some terrible fangs. Dr. Clooney's wonderful cloning machine.
Wonderful cloning. Nice.
Is that Sting?
No, it was. Which hideous hybrid is not like the rest?
Oh, you've got to.
It's not Sting. It's
Starsky and Hutch.
Michael Bolton, Create the Perfect Man, John Farnham.
Now, see this.
Bits of Gary Sweet. It's kind of a mishmash, I think. I don't know.
See this.
Yeah.
Turn to the back page. The very back page.
Yeah.
No, very back page. Turn it over. There's the dolls. That you have to dress, and
and they're the clothes for them.
Yeah, that's Starsky and Hutch doll.
Right. So you. Oh, I see. So they're encouraging you to deface the book.
Of course they are, because
it's obviously if it's a library book.
Well, if you can chew a page off and spit it at
I like that. That's good. Don't know what that's for. Something you stick on.
You see,
somewhere.
You fold. Yeah. So that's the Prime Minister and
the deputy.
Yeah, of the Labor
Elvis
National
Town.
Party. That's funny. The hair's funny.
It's good. Even the aircraft.
Oh, you've got to find Elvis.
There. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's even in the bumper bar.
He obviously has left the building here.
Yeah. Name that nemesis.
Yeah.
Match them up. Name the nemesis. So somebody, obviously the left and the right. So there's the Liberals, there's the Labours, and you're supposed to find their nemesis, I guess. Have a go, you mug.
And this is interesting. This is the Royal Gene.
Oh no, there's Keating.
Yeah.
So Keating's nemesis. Keating and Keating would be his nemesis.
Well, they've got two Howards, but he was Prime Minister. I see.
I don't understand this. So, when he was leader, who was the opposition leader? It would be
Fraser. Maybe this guy, Snedden.
All right, then
and this guy in particular, because that's definitely
the Governor General.
Yeah.
Well, maybe so. God save the Queen, but nothing will save the Governor General.
This is the royal lineage coming from the Crown and via lizards into these things, and looks like what's that dag gene? There's a dag gene there. This is really interesting.
Didn't the dag gene come from New Zealand? Oh, that's the Fred Dag gene.
Scandal sheet. So they're like send-ups of other things. A lot of books did this at the time, Christmas time, when you pick up, the Monty Python send-up book or this send-up book or whatever. So this is quite clever. I never saw this at the time. I would have instantly bought one. I think it's quite good. I love these things though. I'm not really interested in the personalities, but these the choices that she makes for these little characters are beautiful.
Christopher Skase was a businessman who kept running away because he owed money, and so it's the Skase Chase.
Girl Guides, Canberra Girl Guides. There's Amanda Vanstone, Carmen Lawrence, Bronwyn Bishop, Carmen.
That's not Carmen Lawrence. Carmen
San Diego. So there you go.
And what's his world peace? Oh look, Chewbacca.
She's just alive. 97, just alive, I think. Not long to live.
Who's that?
Princess Di.
Is it? Okay,
interesting.
And there's Yasser in the background.
Yeah, and that's good. Again, these
Jimmy
Carter.
Jimmy Carter. Oh God, look.
Surviving the 70s. Here we go. Goff elected 72. It's time. You begin over here. Vietnam. Then you go through Gordon. This is us, obviously.
Yeah.
Teddy Bear, Koala Bear. Carlton wins 72. I don't remember that. 74. Nixon. Okay, fine. What else? Something else. There's all these different things. A lot of it is.
But this is trippy. The graphics are trippy, like the 70s.
Not intended. I mean, you loosely follow it around, but you'd be better off following it around after having a joint. You'd probably slow down and focus. I can't focus.
You can't focus?
No.
Is that a
Bee Gees, Saturday Night Fever, into the 80s? Okay.
with Bob.
Bob a Job. Club Charisma. None of them have charisma. Look at that. It's like a charisma-less page. None of them. Not one of them has charisma. Coalition bigwigs. Wow. Some horror stories there.
Fragrance.
The new fragrance. This is the scent of something.
Are these the people on the
follow
nose?
along with your biro and follow the numbers, and you'll find out what the fragrance is.
Well, that's Engelbert Humperdinck.
Born in India. That's thingy, and that's thingy, and that's thingy, and
It
that's
looks
thingy.
like Paul
They're all a bunch of
Anka,
thingies.
but it wouldn't be. And that looks like a very fat.
Well, you've got. I can actually tell you, Kenny.
Pat Burns there somewhere.
Engelbert Humperdinck, Michael Bolton somewhere. Perry Como. There, I think. Frankie Avalon there. Richard Carpenter. I don't even remember what Richard Carpenter looks like. Liberace.
I think that's Richard Carpenter.
Yeah.
Where's
Liberace? Don't know.
He's not there. Oh well.
Pat Boone,
look,
David Hasselhoff.
There's Abigail, 96.
Oh, look at that.
Abigail.
We salute number 96 at Caricatures. Oh, this is beautiful. I would have bought this just for this page. Liberal Times, the Newlyweds. Oh, that's James and
the
Giant Peach. What's her name? I can't remember her name.
Well,
Australian actress.
Didn't she do a nude in Australian Playboy?
No, she was in a film.
That's that looks like Ben Casey. It's a JFK show.
Casey.
Is it Ben Casey?
JFK show.
And that's Beasley and
Labour and Son. OJ and me. OJ, yay. Finally.
That's a nice.
You got the 90s happening.
That's a nice one of Abigail.
Yes. Yeah.
And what was your name? So.
That's Dory Evans and Herb.
Yeah.
Herb. Why wasn't I told? Spot the difference. Super League versus Arl. Okay.
The Australian Rugby
Go
League.
past that one. There goes the neighbourhood. Look at this. Look at these little characters that she comes up with. Are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They're beautiful. I love them. And, they're little tiny details. You should sort of invest too much time in them, but they're like little shorthand stories. They're really cool. They're really cool. I love them. This is her real sense of humour coming up and shining through. That's lovely. That's really lovely.
Well, he's all nose and mouth.
Yeah, I know. Beautiful.
You can't even see his face.
I love all this stuff. That's what I really enjoy that. As I kind of grew up reading, Ed Aragon in Aragonese, Sergio Aragonese, in the columns of Mad Magazine.
In the gutters and in
I loved all that. Look at the energy in this. This is right out of the energy of the time, watching Ren and Stimpy, looking at these exaggerated and bent characters. It's beautiful stuff. And look at all this. Look at that. Yeah. That's not just decoration. There's some stuff going on here. She's had a ball doing this. Look at that. Look at these little faces and things.
And look at this.
There's a yawn.
It'd take you a couple of hours to go through this book at least, doing this sort of stuff.
She's a lot of fun.
Oh, Left Side Story, very funny. That's Mel.
Oh, the Jets. They're in the Jets pose. Look,
when
with
you're a jet, you're a jet.
And this is from the logo, right?
Yeah,
from the poster with those silhouettes dancing.
Yeah.
And has this become a game? This has become a board game, I think.
Yeah, that's our
Howard.
that's
John Howard.
Yeah.
Mel Colson. She's done a lot. She's done a really good
that's
job.
Mel Colson.
Mariah Carey. That's a beautiful one of Mariah. Look at these guys. They're beautiful.
Well, she's pinched stuff from the 50s,
style.
but she turned them into her own stuff.
Yeah, it's lovely. This I'm really impressed with, those poses. That's the Jets poses, it's fantastic. It's really cool. Grand Canyon of Popularity. Keating, the unwinnable election. Yeah, because he lost it.
Yeah.
So it was unwinnable. Yeah, right.
So the two back... You can dress them up as Cagney and Lacey, so you cut their clothes off.
Yeah, you can dress these geezers up that way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Believe it or what?
What's this for? Is this? Oh, because you have to cut it out.
Yeah.
Ah, that's clever. I hope she's done that same. She's done that with the back too. Believe it or what? William Pockington, the same office for the same company for 40 years. That company provided a carton of milk for the employees' coffee each morning, every day. William Pockington would open that carton, but never did he once open it correctly.
Yeah, because the things that really irritate adults.
Root Murdochosa, which grows all over the world, has a root system 18 times as long as the plant itself.
I think he's talking about his media stretch, Rupert Murdoch's media stretch.
Yeah, cool. Potatoes. Potatoes, obviously, that's a popular sport.
Well,
looking at potatoes and seeing politicians.
That's Costello, and that's Howard.
Yeah, but they're,
Well, they're always...
Well, that's a sport, isn't it? You often look in the potato, you pick up a potato in the supermarket and you say, that's the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
You might draw a little pair of glasses on him.
Believe it or what?
Spiky little bald patch.
Ah, the Archibald. Okay.
The Archibald. Do it DIY Archibald.
Yeah, do it yourself.
Seeking Perfection, Time Magazine. Look at these. Love these. These are great. Look at these. Look at that. That's fantastic. She had a lot of fun with these little ones. Because they're so fluid and look at that walk. Look at that pose. That's beautiful. That's really cool. It's a lot of energy. It reminds me a lot of, I love energetic cartoons. Like
this is really history because that's...
Even Ren and Stimpy is referring back to an earlier time.
That's Sam Newman before he got his nose job. What's his Miami Vice?
So you can cut out and put Mammy Vice as a wardrobe on your back page.
Oh, Hillary. She was, that's Jeanette Howard. And Hazel, she's married to Bob. And she was married to Reagan. That's picture of that. That's funny. That's very funny. The Justice League of Australia. John Laws, Yana Vance. There he is. There's Hinch. Yeah. And Ray the man.
Hinch Boy.
I don't think
Yana Girl, Sting Ray, Lawman, and Hinch Boy.
This is his attempt at Jack Kirby. 4-4 shortening. And what's this one?
No idea.
Canberra.
Canberra 2000.
Howie. Oh, it's Howard. But Howie is like some monster.
He's the dog. Howie the cat. Howie the animal. Hysterical facts. Beautiful. Oh God, this is channeling this is reminding me of Popeye.
Captain's log.
This is nice. That's beautiful stuff. Aging process again. That's what they end up tuning into.
I mean, she's primarily a
Emotional
caricaturist.
whinger.
She's primarily a caricaturist, but she's actually using caricature to...
Ringer.
She's really...
Ringer,
yeah, through the ringer. There it is.
Yeah, love this stuff. Love all
Yeah,
this.
she is following Mr. Basil Wolverton down the rabbit hole, isn't she?
Well, she's channeling a lot of stuff.
I'm just saying, for primarily a
Lucy
caricaturist,
and,
she's really stretching her caricature and using in so many different ways.
Yeah, some the English comics, Hunt Emerson, perhaps a little bit. A lot of that energy. She's got a beautiful brush style and brush and pen style. I don't know which one she favours. It's probably both. It's a very beautiful chisely effect. The perfect amount of thickness for the roundness of elements like the nose. It's just a really, really good job. So, looking at things, everybody is like treated specially and differently, which is really cool. This is a good Menzies. It's very nice.
Oh, Pig Iron Bob.
Who's that?
Pig Iron Bob Menzies. He was selling pig iron to the Japanese just before the war.
Oh, right.
And they called him Pig Iron Bob.
Yeah. Don King.
Hugh Grant.
These are famous people like with big hair.
Well,
that you're supposed to
that's Hugh Grant's hair, isn't it?
Nelson Mandela. You're supposed to match the hair.
That'd be the Queen.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Is that the Queen?
Yeah. Supposed to match the hair.
Where is she? Oh, there's Salman Rushdie. Where's the Queen part? The Queen's not here.
That's Don King, so that would be up there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is nice too.
That's Rupert.
Yeah. But that looks like the Queen to me. But there's no Queen here. Oh, there she is.
You don't recognise it because she's bald.
Bunged on a bit of weight there.
There's Hugh Grant looking a bit like Herman Munster.
Yeah.
Be My Valentine at Christmas. Oh, there's Hugh and Liz. They were together at the time. They broke up.
And that's Camilla?
Those two. So they were together, and then these two. So this is 97. This is 97. We gambled at life and lost. I love this stuff. Beautiful. Look at this energy here. Look at all these little cartoons. They're so beautiful. They're so fun. They're great. Good on her. I love this stuff. Beautiful. Let me get back into faces of the time. Naomi Campbell. Linda Evangelista, Claudia Schiffer. This is one of the Polly's.
Costello.
Hey, Abbott. The end, no way. Look more. There's a bonus story just for you. This is a lovely cartoon of her. Beautiful. A Summer's Tale. Meet Tom Pants, KB, Sandy, and enjoy their story. Okay. Oh, a comic. Fantastic. Well done.
Obviously cricket.
Lovely. Yeah.
Look at this business. How they're all connected.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's cool.
That
I don't understand. I hate cricket, but I don't understand the references here.
The nose is just going through the hole. Yeah. Well, they're famous cricketers.
Yeah. I get that. Cool. This is nice. Is that Merv Hughes?
That's Merv Hughes. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Gee, a cricket comic. Is this a first?
Nudies.
Is this a first? Is there such a thing as a cricket comic? I think this might be a first.
Very interesting. I love this sort of flattened out perspective, reminiscent of the 1900s in comics, like Nemo in Dreamland.
Doing Murrabridge here, you know.
Yeah,
Edward Murrabridge, you know all those photos he took? Look, I did it again. And they all lived happily ever after.
Except
answers.
Oh, these are the answers. So if you want to, try some of the
these are
numbers, draw by numbers,
yeah,
they'll tell you what they are.
Yeah.
Luckily, isn't that good? Without having to spoil the book. But you are encouraged, of course, to cut up the last page. The Rolf Harris Jackson Pollock Art Prize. Complete this picture. The art prize for the non-artist. Send us your art. You could win something. Put your name and address on the back of your entry in self-addressed envelope and send to Art Prize, Random House, 20 Alfred Street, Milsons.
Is that the publisher?
Yeah.
Okay. You probably get a poster for the book
I
or
know
something.
that publisher.
Yeah.
And
Do you want a
Milson's
flat nap?
Point. That's nice.
I can't see Rolf.
Yeah, you don't.
Rolfie boy?
Yeah, this is before 97 was before his
Demise.
incarceration.
Wow.
This is Suzanne's Bumper Holiday Fun Book for Adults.
You've come a long way, Frantz, because when I
great.
first showed it to you, I thought, we're not doing this, are we? And now, you've loved this.
I like Suzanne's work. I don't like politics.
Yeah.
I got well and truly fed up of doing them. So, this is Frantz Kantor and
Jim Bridges
saying, if you want to support the museum, please do so. The link's underneath for the Patreon page. And other than that, you subscribe for more of these riveting
yes, and go
videos.
Go online, look at our films, and also
read more cartoons.
Yeah,
and draw
and go online and check out Suzanne's work as well.
Yes, and learn how to make spitballs. That's the most important takeaway for this book, I think, is the spitball chart, wherever that is. It was here somewhere.
There it is.
There it is. That should be a T-shirt. Just that. That should be a T-shirt. How to gob at a target. Awesome skill. So don't say we didn't teach you something wholesome and
we'll see you around like a spitboard. All right.
spitball.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Thanks for the sour persimmons, cousin.